Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler. This heavy... The Rock, Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine. Oleksandr Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Let's do it.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Solid punch. And he scores with the counter. Punch scores. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Beautiful counter punch. Too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. That uppercut just missed. Seconds are so precious at this stage of the game.
Don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. How many more times is the referee going to let these fighters clinch each other without taking a point?
Sometimes style makes fight, but this one...
That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave. And he's being smothered here in the clinch and can't get his shots off.
Yeah, you got to clinch. Well, the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing an unorthodox thing. I don't mind that now and again, but don't make a habit of it.
Continues to touch him up. A judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments. Got him there.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Counter punching. And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
Always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead he's in there throwing bombs again. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. A counter shot. So much for deep. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs a...
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter shot. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Well, it's a smart move to clinch, but you can't do that too often.
You've got to save that in the back, because if you're ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step off again, push them, hold them, lean them down. So when you're going to use those clinches, do it on the blind side of the referee, then let go.
You're a counter puncher, and basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little trick you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
That's another scoring shot. Smart move there. When you're in trouble, just hold on.
Sometimes you've got to go with the instincts. Hold on tight until your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. No secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the...
It may not be pretty, but sometimes clinching is effective.
It tells me so much when a fight is holding on. You're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them
and
feel
wisely here, they're going to clinch and hold on to stop this offensive onslaught.
You can be a dirty clincher. Pull them, pull the arm out the shoulder, lean on them, but do it on the blind side of the referee, so he doesn't know.
That counter shot lands. Right hand. What a shock. Another clinch.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
With fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
Oh, that was a fight that had an excellent reach, an unassuming reach. If you've got a good reach, just really before...
And a good decision here to clinch.
What you've got to do is you do...
The defense failed them. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, four, five.
Missing with that jab. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good one. The pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that and you can see he does not like being grabbed onto.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something they're not used to. But there's a fashion of clinch as well. You can be a dirty clincher. Pull the arm out the shoulder, lean on them, but do it on the blind side of the referee. So he doesn't know.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn. Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
So his offense gets stifled there by a clinch.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
Nice counter shot. Quick punch scores. Wise move here to try and slow the momentum down here by grabbing on.
You cannot do it too often because the ref...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they...
They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You're not going to see as much footwork as the smart move to grab a hold of your opponent, but obviously you can't do that too often.
You've got to save that in the back because if you ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save.
So once again, they'll clinch, and one of these fighters has got to take the lead here.
It tells me so much when a fighter's holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
Nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there buckled him.
I need to see that again.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.